Market Prospects, delivering timely information and education to prairie farmers for 30 years. Market Prospects is brought to you by the University of Saskatchewan's Department of Bioresource Policy, Business and Economics, and these sponsors. Log on to marketprospects.usask.ca to view past programs and for information on upcoming programs.
And in our Market Prospects interview this week, we focus on the Saskatchewan Wheat Development Commission and farmers' investment. To provide us with information and insights, we're joined by Gehl, the chair of Sask Wheat. Great to have you on Farmgate.
Thank you.
Right off the top then, briefly, what is the purpose and history of the Saskatchewan Wheat Development Commission, or Sask Wheat?
Well, the history is we were established in 2013, so we're into our second year now, the first year of our elected board. And its purpose, quite simply, is to invest a 52-cent a ton levy off of wheat and durum sales here in Saskatchewan into research, market development, advocacy, and of course communications.
So why is Sask Wheat important to Canadian agriculture, and how does it represent farmers' interests?
Well, I guess the representative part is our board of directors, and we have 7 board of directors. Our office is here in Saskatoon, obviously, and the importance of it is still wheat is a very sought-after commodity worldwide. It's consumed by 30 to 40% of the population, so certainly the importance of wheat is for consumers is high. And wheat in Saskatchewan is obviously the history. We've been growing it for over 100 years, and certainly we've made massive gains through research for Saskatchewan farmers, and we want to continue that. So certainly profitability for Saskatchewan farmers is first and foremost.
So what are some of the activities that Sask Wheat is currently involved in, and what are the plans for investment in research and other programs in the near future?
Well, certainly one of the most important things I think that we've done over the last just few months is we've started to speak with the other provincial commissions right across the prairies and the WGRFs. And we're talking about how best we can represent farmers, and we're moving ahead with a farmer-funded type of a breeding program, and we have a consultant in place now, and we're hope to have some options by this fall, and that's I think a very, very important development. Obviously, we've been very much involved with the CTA review process. We've partnered with Sask Pulse, Sask Barley, and APAS, and we've made a representation to that committee where it showed that there's about $3 billion over the last 2 years have been taken out of farmers' hands through the excess basis. In conjunction with that, we had John Edsforth do a study for us on the maximum revenue. And again, we're seeing that there's over $322 million excess dollars being taken out of farmers as well. So that's an $8.32 a ton, and that's a very significant amount of money as well. So certainly those are some of the things that we're presently doing.
I understand you have a special event happening at Farm Progress as well.
That's correct. On June 17th in Regina, at 8 a.m. In Salon 2 and 3 at the Farm Progress Show, we're hosting a breakfast, and we're going to have speakers come in to talk about Fusarium head blight. Certainly it's becoming a very significant peril here in Saskatchewan, and so there are some things that we're hoping to talk to. We'll have some experts there, and we want to do something in the monitoring part of that, and certainly we're going to have Richard Gray there as well, who did the study for us for our CTA review.
So what are some of the long-term issues that you're going to be focusing on then with Sask Wheat?
Well, I think really the long-term things is research is really the bread and butter, and that's where we want to put a significant amount of our dollars. We budget for around $5 to $6 million a year, so we have a significant budget. So that's certainly going to be important for us. Partnering with the other provincial commissions and associations, and that's definitely something that's long-term, and we are developing a very good working relationships with them, and we want to further that as well. And of course, we're going to also be partnering with our provincial government here in Saskatchewan and Ag Canada as well.
So what other issues would you like farmers to know about that you might be involved in then?
Well, I think farmers should be aware that that we want to be involved with some of the issues that are facing them, and certainly the one of the excess basis is one that's very, very important. So we're actually heading down to Ottawa next week, myself and some people from APAS and Sask Barley as well, to do a little bit of an Ottawa lobby so that we can make sure that the politicians are up to date on how some of these impacts are and the negative impacts of what's happening to Saskatchewan and Saskatchewan wheat producers in particular.
So how would you quantify some of the benefits that you give and that you would see?
Well, I guess we have direct access certainly to the researchers, and so when we have problems such as fusarium, which has become a huge problem, we have direct access through our board of directors to the researchers. So we can make sure that we can get across to them the importance of those types of problems. We also have some problems, some transportation and logistical problems that are causing some concerns for our customers. So we can speak to that research community, and slowly, research is a very long-term goal. So when you just can't change on a dime, sort of a thing. And so we have to make sure that we can help our research community to make sure that we are in fact getting good products into farmers' hands that will again affect our bottom line. And that's really what it's all about, is to affect the profitability of our farms.
Great information, and good luck in the future, Bill.
Thank you very much, Bob.
Okay, we'll take a break again. We're back in 2 minutes. Please stay with us.